Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street. Gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace. Waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. All right.
Well, howdy ho, drummers. How's it going? It's Alan here for DrumGrades.com, bringing you an awesome lesson today. It's one of the greatest rock and roll songs of all time. It's We Will Rock You by Queen, drummed, of course, by Roger Taylor. This particular song and lesson has been taken from the new Trinity Rock Pop 2018 initial syllabus, and it's incredible. This is probably the first song I start teaching students when they start the initial grade, because everyone knows it. It's a nice and straightforward beat to begin with, and it's just a classic, isn't it? So it just it immediately entices people to want to do the grade, because obviously for most kids, or most students I should say, as soon as you mention that dreaded word of grades and exams, they get a little bit worried. But then when you say, hey, we're going to do We Will Rock You, they're like, wow, I get to do that song? And yes, you do. And I'm going to teach you that here today. So let me just quickly read through the performance tips found on page 18. And then we'll start breaking this bad boy down. So this classic drum part conjures up the image of a stadium audience stomping and clapping in unison. Your playing should be strong and driving throughout. There are variations to look out for. At bar 9, the floor tom is added to the bass on the quavers, and there is a fill in bar 16 to add variety. Solid quavers on the hi-hat with occasional crash are required for the final section. So I think the main thing to take from that one is, imagine you're at Wembley Stadium with Queen. You've got to be big, you've got to be powerful. It's forte, which means loud throughout the whole song. So make sure, guys, you bring that driving energy to the table here. So let's begin right at the beginning. Bar number 1, we come in with that classic rhythm everyone knows. Boom, boom, dap. Boom, boom, dap. And we're only using 2 parts of the kit here. We're using the bass drum and the snare drum. For the snare drum, I would suggest you guys play with your left hand, because in bar 9, line 3, we're going to need to add the right hand. So I think it's probably useful to just get comfortable playing this rhythm with your left hand. So here we go. We're playing 2 basses to 1 snare, 2 basses to 1 snare. The count for this would be 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Boom, boom, bat, boom, boom, bat. Maybe if you like, you could say coffee, tea, coffee, tea. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And as you can see, I was air drumming the bass drum there.